Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I want to review this beautiful brand new style for you from the Beltress City Collection, which is called Genova in the color Crushed Almond Blonde R. So if you're interested in the fibers and how the color is composed, what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her in general, then stick around and let's get started. So she's called Genova and is the brand new and latest edition of Beltress's City Collection, the Italian City Collection. And I'm not sure if you've seen my review of Santa Barbara. If not, and if you're interested, then I will link her up here and also down in the description box. Let's talk about this beautiful style here called Genova. And I must say, I also love it. It has a great length. It's beautifully layered. It has flippy ends, which I love. And you can wear them flip out or also, you know, to the front, just as you, or one side like this, one side like this, just as you like. And I think the cut and everything is fabulous. Does it look a little bit like Santa Barbara, just longer? I think so. And I think many of those City Collection styles are very similar, like the same haircut in just different stages of hair growing out, or if you let your hair grow, which is fabulous. If you want to simulate that hair growth or, you know, want to change up the length of your hair, but not the style, it's not a bad thing. I just hope there will be many more styles to come in that City's collection, since they are discontinuing so many from that cafe collection that were really unique, and I haven't seen a replacement for them since. But let's just hope that they will come out in that City collections with the improved cap features. Now, it's really beautiful and I really didn't have to do a lot. I didn't this time even use a hair dryer to change the direction and give this a little bit of lift. This is really out of the box. The only thing I did was that I used a tiny little bit of wig wax right up here so they keep out of the face a little better. But it's not really a face flopper and the fibers aren't really directed towards the face as with so many other styles. I think it's a great style. I love the looks of it. It's very low density and it's just a beautiful style. Now, just as Santa Barbara and all the new styles from Beltress, this one has the improved cap features of an extended lace front and left side monofilament part that is really deep and goes all the way back to the crown. And of course, I'm going to show you this from up close. And in my opinion, the lace front is done really beautifully. I mean, it's really impeccable. The density of the fibers is great. Now there are those highlight fibers here at the hairline, but it's not overdone. It's not a very white stripe as with some other styles. The lace front is extended into the ear tab to approximately here. And the mono part is also well done. You can see through to my scalp. Now, I ran into something that bothered me a little when I tried to find the best part. I found that this is the best part she has right now and it looks pretty good. But when I move the part just slightly, a little bit over, you know, because you have quite some parting space, all of a sudden it was so lightly knotted that it looked kind of strange. And you know me, I love when you can see through to the scalp, but it still has to look natural, of course. And I don't know if you can see this, but right here, or maybe it's also here, when I don't know if I can change the part now, but somewhere there was a spot when I tried to move the part a little, like a bald spot. It was pretty tiny, like a pencil rubber thingy about that size, but it's like completely bald. There weren't any fibers on the lace front. And this is, you know, something else. I think that shouldn't happen with a wig in that price range. But if you find the perfect part, it's okay, it looks fine. So I'm also fine with it. And I'm really glad they are doing the extended lace front now, which I absolutely love and want. I don't want to go back to those old lace fronts, especially the ones from Beltress, because they just weren't done well. You always had that seam here where the lace meets the cap, and this never looked natural. You always had to do something about it to disguise it. And this, of course, is so much better. Okay, now let me show her to you from all sides, and after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. So how do you like Genova? Do you love it, or do you like the Santa Barbara more? Please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know. I must say, since I'm into the longer styles again, I really love this length. You can also put this in an updo or a ponytail. So I really like both styles, and I would wear both of them if the fibers were better and I didn't have to sell my Santa Barbara again. But I'm very happy and glad that this one here doesn't seem to have that same problem. Now, I would say the cap fits true to average. It's stretchy and it would probably fit a larger head size, but I think that the new caps aren't as roomy and big as the ones from the Cafe collection used to be. I have a petite to average head size, and it fits perfectly straight out of the box without having to adjust anything. And speaking about the cap, I'd say let's have a look at it from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that beautiful lace front that is extended all the way into the ear tab and seamlessly goes into that left side mono or better lace part that goes all the way back to the crown, which is fabulous. And you also have a little bit of parting space. It's not that wide, but it's okay. Then here are the felt covered ear tabs on the side with the metal stays inside. The rest of the cap is open wefted. It has an extended nape, and something that is new to the Cities collection are the adjustable straps with Velcro, which I love. All in all, this is a very well made cap. Now, we already talked about the fibers. Is there any permatease? No, definitely not. This cap definitely has no permatease at all. None. And as you can see, she's super flat, super sleek, and really low density. So if you're into that very, very natural look without any poof and big hair, then that City collection is definitely for you. I must say I love both. I love big hair, and sometimes I also like the natural look. And having no permatease at all actually feels really good, since it really feels like touching a completely hand-tied style when I touch my head. Since there's no permatease, as in with the hand-tied caps, it really feels like hand-tied, although it isn't. So I really like it. All right, now let's have a look at that beautiful new blonde outside in natural daylight and sunlight. So, how do you like that crushed almond blonde R? I must say I really love it, and the color has the color code 14, 17, 101, and 18. And Beltress describes the color as a creamy, cooler blend of light medium sandy blonde with chunky highlights of light ash blonde and platinum, creating soft, neutral, light blonde with the light and medium blended root color. Well, I completely agree. I think it's a very light and creamy color that reminds me a lot of that 613 1001 R18 from Tressalure, which I love, or also a little bit like the Platin Blonde Bruted by Elmvilla, although this is not as light and has more dimension as the Platinum Blonde. But it's definitely a very creamy color, and I would also compare it a little bit to Palm Springs Blonde by Jon Renau. And there's one particular thing that is also exactly like with Jon Renau, but let's have a look at the color codes first. The 14 is a medium ash blonde, the 17 is a darker ash blonde, and the 101 is the highlight color that you can see throughout the whole style and concentrated at the hairline. This is a platinum blonde, and all in all, I think it's a very light, very creamy color with a lot of dimension nevertheless. And the 18, which is the root color, is called dark ash blonde, or also lightest ash brown, depending on the manufacturer. And it's a beautiful color that looks darker in those lights in here, but you probably saw outside that it's not dark at all. It's like a dark blonde. And what I noticed, and also my best friend noticed, with whom I met last night for dinner, was that the root behaves exactly as with the Jon Renau Palm Springs Blonde, that depending on the light, it can have a green hue. I was walking towards my friend, and the first thing she said was, "Is your hair green?" And I replied, "I hope not." But I know that it can look green. It's very brassy, the color, so it can look green in different lights. Just so you know, if you don't like that green undertone in Palm Springs Blonde, you probably won't like this color either. But this really also is a gorgeous color, especially for the summer, but you can wear this all year around. All right, now that was my review of Genova. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my future videos. And there's a new one coming out each Friday. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. So let's talk about this beautiful style here called Genova. Genova? Called Genova. So how do you like Verona? Verona? No. Genova. I'm a little confused by these city names. So how do you like that almond crushed? No. So if you're interested and haven't checked it out yet, you can watch my review of Santa Barbara here and my first follow-up of the new fibers by Beltress right here, or you just watch them both. See you then.